Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wholesomeness with dear brother EJ.
Yes, indeed. Hello, hello, and hello. Yes, like he has stated previously, we are here with this wholesome game.
But yes. In the last episode, we gathered up enough evidence to start the class trial.
Very much so, indeed. I, being the dumb person I am, forgot what we did last episode. But then, brother here kind of reminded we just lost question mark.
Yes, we did lose question mark. He was very sad and stuff like that, but it's fine. It's okay, because we're gonna find their killer here and now.
Indeed. Take it away, Monokuma.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your vote.
All right, well, we know this. Let's be real.
Let's talk about the murder weapon.
Yay, fun time! First, you have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
Love how he said that.
Murder
weapon!
Alright, we got 3 bullets this time.
It should be the dumbbell, right?
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Fire.
It was an iron
Fuck.
pipe.
You are so slow.
What do you mean?
That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Ah, question mark. You shall be missed.
Chihiro's
I
fatal
completely forget. Hold on. Let's see. Influence gauge, focus gauge. I gotta remember how to do everything. Hold down space key, you can concentrate. Fast forward, hold down the control key. So control and space is what I need to remember.
It appears it was
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of
Would it be...
Instrument could it have been?
What?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, because he's right about that. The only thing that was wrong was what Hagakure said.
Well, if you do well.
Chihiro's. It appears it
According to the Monokuma
That's okay.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
You have to be done sometimes.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yikes.
That's so creepy.
Why do I have to agree with Hifumi? This is the first. I don't want to agree with the guy, but I have to.
Good old.
I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
If you say so, Tagan.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Oh, you're that sure, huh?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Wonderful. Okay, point at them. You can't, can you? Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro?
Oh.
Oh, we got nothing? We got a new thing.
Lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Ooh.
Why is this turning into an FPS?
Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun.
We're on hard mode, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on the hardest difficulty, because we hate ourselves.
Yay!
Okay. Fucking hell.
Case file?
Yeah, case file should be it.
Culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm short. Case closed. as far as I'm concerned.
But
Oh, it adds time.
Why? What makes it impossible?
well,
Hmm.
come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong.
You are wrong!
I
Sit down, bitch, you're
think there's
wrong.
one reason he could be involved.
What?
True.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it
Asking
is
the real
probably
questions.
more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first
3 of them.
is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Hifumi,
that's
I
right.
don't know.
Oh.
Hifumi, I don't know how to tell you.
Actually, bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know,
I got it!
how the victim was positioned. Yeah.
Apparently,
Smart!
in every
Thank
Genocide
you.
Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Not particularly.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh, case
Damn.
closed. It's
Okay.
it's solved.
All
All right, everyone, time to vote.
Alright, let's do it.
Genocide
Oh, no.
Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Cat's out of the bag. Hifumi.
What?
Could it be me? What?
Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Oh, the gasp.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Arbitrary. It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean?
Hangman's Gambit.
Hangman's Gambit.
Hmm. Nope.
Oh.
R? Fuck. What is this?
Disorder?
No. Let's try it in. Fuck. P? Fuck.
We have half a heart left, dude.
Oh, you're right. L? Never mind, I guess. Let's go for the L again. Fuck! What was that?
We're done. We just gotta keep doing it.
Uh-oh. You've only talked for 5 minutes, but we're gonna vote anyways. Fuck you.
Wait.
I refuse
Yeah,
to give
that's-
up yet.
Shit. What the fuck was that?
I mean, I can always, pull out my phone.
No, denied. We must be smart.
Okay. I kind of don't want to pull out my phone for this one either. But we have an H and an I. Try an O, I guess.
Didn't we already try out? No.
I don't know.
The
Good try of tea?
no, fuck us. Oh.
Man, we're really dumb.
C O H I. What the?
A.
Okay, let's
Z.
think about this
I
logically.
don't know.
Let's think about this logically. It's Toko is and isn't. I'm getting a lot of S's. Oh, okay.
Oh, you were never hitting the okay.
S. Well, we know it can be. Wait.
Oh.
Schizo! It's schizo!
Oh, we're done. Alright.
I don't know if it's just a little.
Schizo.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Well, I mean, it only took us 2 times.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
That makes a lot of sense.
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Okay. Yeah, her behavior changed.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right.
It was kind of freaky.
Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She had a long-ass tongue.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
It's true.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words,
That wasn't calm.
her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko
Strange
locked
noises.
herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I mean, I'm literally telling you that I am Genocide Jack, but no one fucking cared. I'll drive out the killer, to drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
He literally said that.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
I don't know how I could have made it more clear.
What?
She confessed.
Toko was afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her, of killing even more people.
How?
You confessed.
How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She
They had a
said
secret meeting at
the
night.
murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This
Strange
is
noises.
all a lie. Right, Toko?
Right.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh no.
What? You promised. I can't believe you lied.
I'm an asshole. You should have expected this.
You have only yourself to blame.
Oh,
You
damn.
came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Jesus, don't kill the girl.
Besides, You broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here,
Just look at
no matter
Celeste.
what, you
Yeah,
wouldn't let
Celeste is just like,
Genocide
what the
Jack
fuck?
kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
You lost your mind. You fucking lost.
Reason I promised.
I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Jesus.
I hate you.
Well,
Ooh.
the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person?
Ooh.
You don't mean...
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
It's your girl!
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Ooh.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
I thought exactly.
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
Ah, yes, I've been waiting for that.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Hell
This one
yeah.
is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
She's having
Yes.
fun.
I love everything about this. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane, and I'm here for it.
Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Would you like to, what would you like to give your thoughts on us thinking you're literally the mastermind?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Oh, look, he's close.
Oh.
And it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
Like, look, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
That's true for our reality as well.
This idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a
Yes.
necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
I'm so happy.
Kidding again?
Oh, now I'm sad.
This
Ah.
should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret
Valid.
like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very
Okay.
clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting.
He's an asshole, but smart.
Very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit!
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth!
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah! I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me.
My
What she
protagonist
said.
senses are going off.
I need to get some more details about all of this. Alright, here we go. Ooh, alright. Status of the dead body?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it doesn't.
What more proof do we need? Get up. You killed her.
She just is like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is hilarious. Okay.
But I didn't you say that? But perhaps if you had an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi
There you go.
matches completely.
Fuck you! I wasn't there!
You missed!
You killed
The fucking I wasn't there white noise bullshit.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
you say that, but do you really
White noise, you piece of shit.
When you compare your past murder, the modus operandi matches completely.
There we go. I knew it, there was something wrong about that.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage! Let me
Hell yeah.
Just going off.
I murder with passion and conviction.
She
I
does.
consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
She's right.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But
True.
what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Oh my
This is no
god.
creation of mine.
She's an
Or let me
artiste.
rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are
No, I
two
understood
clear
it.
differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The victim's fatal injury. The victim's
that's
fatal
true,
injury.
That's true, that's true.
For one,
Yeah, it doesn't say boob lust.
in the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to
Yeah.
the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Yes.
But
Beautiful.
Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be
Mhm.
strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more.
Yeah.
One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Clearly. Yes.
Look.
Could you please stop comparing
Love it.
killing people to cooking?
Hey, why?
You're saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
What was used to suspend her?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the
Celeste.
previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. They
Nice.
said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Respect.
You know what else?
What
Big
else?
Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
This is Big Mac! Big Mac!
Big Mac? Are you
Big Mac?
referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's one more difference.
There is.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
This is what I was mentioning earlier.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit in. I think I figured it out. Chihiro's a girl.
Yep. Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
There we go.
Right on the money.
Yeah.
Nice.
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yes, those names.
They were all guys?
That's
Yeah.
right. The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed. I can't help it. I'm just a full throttle boy-on-boy fangirl. And
Oh.
the side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
Whoa.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
I love her.
You have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lolly car!
Ooh!
Hell yeah.
Lowly, Kirk,
He's like, bitch,
described
what
you
the fuck
perfectly,
you
you
saying to me?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival.
Hell yeah.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That
She's smart.
does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. They'd go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell. Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
You fool! They're handcrafted.
Any scissors?
Mm-hmm.
Don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
True.
Hey, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you
Be
sure
careful,
about
Hogberry.
that?
Oh no. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
She's fully equipped. That's
Hmm.
right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Nice.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm
Yeah.
wrong, you can't pen, you gutter dogs, all of you.
Ooh.
That's okay, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Well, that's
Nice.
fair. She's completely cleared.
Yep.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Of course, you can't tie a knot.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear?
But the
Bro.
body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person.
Uh-oh. Tagami?
One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases.
Tagami, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
Tagami, you fucking asshole.
Tagami, where are you, you piece of shit?
You son of a bitch.
There you
Look at
are.
his face. He's like,
He
oh
knows.
shit.
He knows.
My answer.
He's like, oh fuck.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
He's like, well, fuck.
You're saying
Mr. Togami did it?
Well, I'm not saying he did it, but he could have arranged it.
The theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
That face. Oh my.
What's your response?
Just a little bit more and it would have been something very different.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Damn right it does.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
True.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? Suspicious?
It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You
Oh,
wanted
you dog.
to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
How did you know she was killed?
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
on the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
You're damn right we will.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone.
Ooh, new element? Tell us
Non-stop
all about
debate?
it.
Next we're going to add something called a truth flashback. Ooh, if you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot.
Uh-oh.
You'll copy it. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to a flashback? Well, you just have to use your keen wits, won't you? Oh no. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Gotta be smart now.
Big brain time.
So we have to use a flashback.
Yep.
Well.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
What? Why did it shoot it? Why did it shoot it? I held down the left.
Presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
Well.
Absolutely take it. That's
Well,
a
whatever.
natural reaction for any guy.
He's not wrong.
The victim was Chihiro.
Yeah.
That's what we gotta copy.
So of course I would suggest
Was
we
it?
check the girls' locker room
Yeah.
first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Wait.
What's
No,
so
it's not.
strange about that?
You wish
Is
you'd
it?
taken me with you.
The fuck it through me.
Alright. Wait.
How do we...
Byakuya was acting kind of
There we
weird
go.
before we found the body.
Before we found the body. Yeah, before we found the body.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it is. That's what it is.
The victim was Chihiro.
You
There we
fool!
How did you know it was Chihiro who got killed?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your
Exactly.
claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see.
What do you gotta say to that?
That's a good answer, I must admit.
What?
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us.
You asshole.
What the hell? What's with your attitude? Yeah, what's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care.
Well, naturally. I don't care about anything that happens around me. I'm rich.
Look behind you! Someone's burning money!
Oh, fuck!
I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Well, since you said that...
There is more to it. Think about it.
Oh.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, no
Yes.
answer. The difference between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible was hidden in there? What could it be?
Oh.
Here we go.
Time to go. Make your argument. Library desk Celeste account disappearing stain.
Library desk lamp. Right?
The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Special scissors.
And I use those same scissors to
Okay.
erase the body.
Range of. Oop,
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that, I swear.
It's alright, it's alright.
You want me to explain it again?
Okay,
When I
okay.
want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Yep.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then
Was
there
it?
must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya.
True.
Where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before.
There it is.
You fucking liar!
Actually,
We have you now.
I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
This time we have him for sure.
That rope? Or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya,
It is.
you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
We definitely have him now in a corner, don't we?
Yeah, he's like, well, shit.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
It's just
You're not
me!
in the corner.
Vote me, goddamn you!
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right.
I confessed!
Byakuya's remarks just now.
Did
Did any of us pay attention?
Not really. The actor's remarks is there's something, the scene of the crime, the extension cord, the genocide Jackson, the scene of the crime?
I got it!
Oh.
Oh.
You say
Okay.
you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Oh, right,
Are
the
you
stain.
sure about that?
No, that's right. That's right.
Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true
Well,
letdown.
fuck you too. I'm trying to prove you're innocent, you asshole.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Oh, now we got him.
What the fuck?
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Why are you getting pissed off? We're proving you innocent. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? Hell yeah. One story suddenly moved to the crime scene. Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Put a sock in it.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yes, sir.
Yes, evidence that shows I need to just focus on those things. Got switched.
Let's see, it's the carpet, right?
Actually, was it?
I think it should be. Should be the carpet.
No.
Oh, scenes for. Oh, the fucking.
Is it the posters?
Yeah, the posters. That's yeah.
Ah.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, okay. That makes sense.
Killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yes, you dumbass.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel.
Yes.
Don't you think that's
Makoto.
kind of strange?
Yes, specifically big boobed Superman. I want everyone at the case. It's very imperative, everyone here, that we take into account that the poster specifically had a big boobed supermodel.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I'm so, Makoto, you proved me wrong today.
Juxtapers were totally fake!
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
True.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I
Yes.
was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
That's why I thought the carpet initially.
Hmm. Yeah. No, it's not the stain was scrubbed away.
It was
It was
moved.
moved.
Now we
There
can
you go.
change
That's yep. There you go. Bam.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
True.
She did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Listen,
What?
Hagakure, just listen. We don't need your help.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Hagakure, please.
Hagakure. Is he right? Could you have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Well, duh.
It's okay. We'll solve it. It's fine. You don't have to do anything.
Don't worry, Hagakure. You can shut up. Broken e-handbook. No. Right?
Maybe. We'll have it just in case.
Possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah, I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer after all.
No.
I mean, that's true, but she couldn't have.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Hey, I did a smart.
So Hagakure is smart.
I wasn't sure if
good
that was
job on
gonna
you
work.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
You just gave up?
Silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yeah.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In
Or
other
stealing
words,
one.
you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Nice.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
Uh-oh.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Shut your ass up.
That was quick. Is that it then? Chihiro's killed in the girls' locker room, and Byakuya's the one who did it. Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second. I agree
Alright,
with
here,
you.
here.
I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you got to say?
Fair.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial?
What?
I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
It'll make things more exciting?
Well, how could I say no to that?
Well, alright then. I declare an
Yeah.
official class trial recess.
Damn.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. Kyoko. And where she took us was...
Uh-oh.
Scene of the crime.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Do you want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Must
None of us are into that.
Examine her carefully.
All right,
Like,
someone
using
kick Hifumi out.
Exactly. I was about to say someone take him away.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body. It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Sure.
Very well. I'll do it.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
What the hell?
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Most likely.
Just leave this to me.
Sakura.
So, plus everyone here trusts
What
Sakura.
is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Jill.
Not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Never!
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular.
What is your fascination with her dead body?
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Oh, what the...
Ah, she's going Super Saiyan!
What is it?
Oh no.
Not possible. It's not possible.
Jesus. Sakura's eyes were staring widely at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Oh god. Question mark has been revealed.
So she
Why are you taking this calmly?
actually a he. Interesting.
Mm,
Thank you for confirming this.
Good sir. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Just look at her.
I'm going Super Saiyan, can't you see?
It's really true?
What the hell? You hear that, you sick fucks?
You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Yes, it's
My
probably
God.
helpful when you know everything about everyone.
Yeah.
Misaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser?
I wish I had killed him. So
Oh, God.
that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Back to being silent.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Okay. Well then.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well,
Whoa, no.
I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Mm-hmm.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
Meanwhile, in the
Yeah.
background, Twitter's fingers are just typing aggressively.
Oh no.
Monokuma cancelled?
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't
betcha.
understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off, There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Okay.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This
I hate your
is
attitude.
Very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about
Yep.
you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yes.
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Well, let's not talk about that.
He just seems to be too
Let's not bring that up.
easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
True.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really
Also
were
true.
the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
You're not my teacher, man.
Yes, you get it. I'll be nice. A B+.
Mark it as correct?
That works for me, actually.
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
If you're really
Pulled
telling
that
the
card
truth,
on this.
then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important.
Why does anyone do anything? Boredom.
Pure absolute boredom!
There we go.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
Just so we're clear, that was a Hasbin Hotel reference, right?
Obviously.
No,
Amazing!
I'm
It
not
was
the
beautiful.
killer. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
What's a little death?
Very well then. I'm with you too.
Alright, Celeste agreed. Everyone follow.
Let me in.
What the hell?
Do you not have a mind of your own?
He follows the crowd.
Yes, I do. What am I, an ant or something?
You are.
Let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are
Sakura.
all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
No one's hiding, you fool.
The killer's hiding.
Well, technically, but we're all here.
True. Then who's the real killer? Who murdered? Question mark. There's one thing we can sure that we know: killer. Killer's a guy. Yeah. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Here we go.
Make your argument.
There is not attorney staying Celeste's account. The account, I guess?
Single clue
Maybe.
that might lead us to who did it. Well,
clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer? I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
True.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point.
Oh.
That might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You wanna know who saw the victim?
Who?
The killer. And only the killer.
You
There you
fool!
You are wrong.
As usual, Hagakure.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Speak,
Now that you
Queen.
mention it, yes, I did see him.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto.
The rest
I
of
like
you
it.
had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Please step on me.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
True.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which
True,
means that
true.
Conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
And betrayal.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
Alright,
You
we
know
do.
who the killer is.
I could tell you, but nah.
Seriously?
Why is she always like this?
Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you
True.
sure about that?
Yes.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Indeed.
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the
he would.
evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy
True.
for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Did Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. I mean, yeah, it's just the jacket.
Okay.
Alright.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yes.
Yes.
Next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, a specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? That tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Exercising sucks.
I respect him.
Personally, I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Huh.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
Not at all.
No way.
How did Mondo know it was blue?
You heard.
No one said it was blue.
First of all, we know that he was on his way to go exercise, so next we have why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one.
So, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
You fool!
Yeah, no one said blue.
Wait a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Oh, that's you.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. I forgot all their voices, so I'm not gonna even try. And then I assume he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
How'd you know, man?
I just... I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No,
What?
that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Yeah?
The only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry.
Cherry? Big Mac? What the?
That's fine.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Ow.
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No.
Wrong.
That can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Ha.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However,
Mondo
was my target all along. I had
Oh.
suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Clever!
Damn.
What made you so suspicious?
Tell us why he's sus.
That's a good question.
Oh god.
Because I am.
No, the way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
But because I hate him too.
Maybe you didn't
Yeah,
notice
that's
it,
it.
Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys
Ah.
dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he
Oh.
was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Well, you know.
Damn.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positive
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Oof.
She pulled that card on him.
Oof.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you
Come on,
really
Mondo.
kill Chihiro?
Come on, be a man. Admit it.
I
Be a man.
didn't kill anyone.
Damn it.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false
Ishimaru,
accusation.
back down.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My
Huh.
time has nearly come.
Ah,
What is that
Forgive me.
voice change? What the fuck?
he's reaching his true power.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... Here it is.
Oh.
What do you have there? It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I'm dumb. Hold on. It's Chihiro.
Chihiro. Why would you?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We thought Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Why would you click?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, I just knew he was the suspect. I just kind of gravitated toward it.
That works, I guess.
Fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
It must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
Well, have you ever thought about plugging it into charge?
That is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How
Mystery?
precisely did the handbooks get broken?
Hitting its weak point. Yeah.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that?
Sure,
maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's
Of
a
course.
necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Very bad indeed. Not Paul.
Really? Yeah.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But
Oh.
you're sure you won't follow their example? Then
Yeah,
allow
sure.
me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The
Mention that
temperature
first.
in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around.
Interesting. See, I told you this is school. I teach you things. I swear.
So when
Can't
you're in a
believe it.
sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Man,
Interesting. I learned one new fact.
a new fact today.
I'm such a good teacher.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
No. Fuck you.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
Mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
That's a
What
nice
if the killer
possibility.
took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know
we know.
anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
But we do.
I might know someone who
We-
did.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Uh-oh.
Well, even Ishimaru knows. Only one person could have done it.
Technically true.
Sorry, Mondo. Sorry, Mondo. You wore your clothes.
Mondo. Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and
'Cause if
Taka
not
had
him,
an
then you.
endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Wait, hold on. Before you move on, I must do something real quick.
Ooh, alright.
Yes, so I shall be back very soon. Don't do anything.
Alright.
Alright, yes. Either keep them entertained or use your new skills.
Haha! My new skills. I don't know what those skills are. Anyways!
Yellow?
Howdy!
Hey!
I don't know if you can hear that.
I could. It wasn't that good. But question, the skills I mentioned before was your editing, how to cut things out.
Oh. Yes, those skills. I was just thinking about those myself.
Good on you, man. You are smart.
Yeah, it's a big brain.
Big brain master. Okay, let's continue.
Yes.
I did not read this, right?
No, you didn't.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Oh, we did?
What did we find?
Make your argument!
Let's do it!
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Shit.
Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
No.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own
Maybe?
handbook.
Maybe.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay.
See? Look!
It's just
Makoto
fine.
was wrong after all.
Wrong.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly.
Don't know about that one.
He punched us for day one.
Let's see.
Let's test
What
Makoto's
was
assertion.
Aoi's account?
If what he says is
I
correct,
don't remember.
then
Are we able?
Mondo-
We're not
Let's try
able to
that.
pause and look at
No.
it, right?
Yeah, let's see. Let's try that.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook
Yeah, let's
is
see.
accurate, then that proves
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Okay, so it's not
Let's test
Aoi's
Makoto's
account.
assertion.
Wait,
If
broken?
what he says
Oh,
is
maybe it's
correct,
this.
then you broke your own.
It
In other
could
words,
be.
then that proves
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Wait, you fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off!
There you go.
Oh,
Thank God.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the
Hmm.
heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
so. Then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
I mean,
Hell
it's
yeah.
true.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
Gray areas are interesting.
I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well,
Nice.
Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong.
Yeah,
You
turn
are
on the
wrong.
handbook.
You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
okay. Then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh,
Nope.
is it the comic?
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so Act 1. Chihiro, Celeste is there.
Oh, Celeste notices the little... There it is. No, look at, right next to where her hand is tied.
Yeah, I'm just... Wait, that one there?
Doesn't it? She's looking at something, and then she's also pointing at the blue tracksuit. And then in the next slide over there, she's trying to shove it back inside the bag.
Okay. Notices that... oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Leaves. Ends up at the, locker room. Goes in...
Yeah, that makes sense.
How do we scroll? How do we
You scroll.
No, like... Scroll
Up
the,
and down?
Scroll the... There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I was
what
gonna
I was
say, like, it's just up and down.
Goes in... I think, right?
It goes into the blue.
It goes into the boys' locker room. Person's there. They put their thing away.
It could be.
Can't think of what else it would be necessarily. We'll just leave that there for now.
For now, that seems fine.
Yeah, because that's before it has blood on it. So then he bonks her on the head.
True.
Gets bonked. Well, no, because it's falling to the ground. So it wouldn't already be on the ground. We'll come back to that. So,
Yeah,
falls to the ground. He's like, oh, dead. Yada. So then after that, he's putting up the carpet.
Yeah. He's taking the carpet.
Actually, we'll come back to all of these. Alright, so he goes and he grabs the new e-handbook, uses that to go in to the girls. Let's see, when does he switch the posters?
I don't
He doesn't!
know.
No, he doesn't switch the posters, that's what... No, wait, he does? No, he does.
Yeah, he does. He does,
Yeah.
because Togami is the one that didn't notice that.
Yeah. So anyways, Togami goes in. He writes... So he ties up her hands. She's tying... Then... He writes the blood.
Yes.
Alright, I think that's good. Wait. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that makes much more sense there.
Okay. Then,
Then Chihiro's left there.
he takes the handbook. What is that?
That gets dropped. That's the handbook getting dropped into the sauna.
Is that the handbook? Because it doesn't look the same.
Yeah. Because it's broken.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
It might be. I don't know. But if you keep scrolling, I know there's a place where you can see his shadow standing in front of the alleyway. Not the alleyway, the door. So yeah, put that there. That could make sense there.
Okay.
Scroll. There. No, not. Yep, there it is.
Oh,
The shadow.
this. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that'd go there. Okay. Okay, so now we go back this way. Maybe... Oh, this would be the girls' locker room door. That's what this would be.
You're right.
Okay, then he's
rolling that up. Would that also mean that's where he takes off the poster?
Maybe, yeah, because, okay, so he rolls the carpet up, then he takes down the poster, I think, and then puts it back up over, maybe, wait, no, because that'd be after, wait.
But there's no... Ooh.
Okay. Takes down the poster, grabs Chihiro. Oh wait, maybe this goes here, and this goes here. Wait. Yeah, maybe. Just, for now, we'll leave it like that. Blood splatters on the poster.
Blood splatters on the poster.
You! First, let's take a look back to
How accurate do you think this is?
I don't know. We'll see.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
We got that one.
That something
That
was
one?
a
Alright, that
tracksuit.
works.
You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Stuff's in the bag, leaves.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Got that. Nice.
Okay.
Because she was really a he. Which
We
is
love
why
to see
he
it.
was able to use his own e-handbook to get
Oh, yeah.
entrance to the boys' locker room.
Nah, most of us do.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
We got that one.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Hey, got that one.
Hey,
That's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Okay.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act.
Okay.
First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Got that one.
Ah, okay then.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
Nice.
That fucking face.
Oh. Oh, he already has the thing.
Yakuya discovered the body and decided to...
He looks like a villain.
For real.
Making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
Okay.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
There we go.
Just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Whee!
Nice.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence?
All there.
Evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Evidence that Mondo is the killer. That originally revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check the one item of his, and everything will become clear.
Oh. Bullet time battles. Fuck. Fever time and nega time. I hate this.
Oh god.
During a bullet time battle, you press the space key. Fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. Ugh. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. Ooh. So you can push RMB, LMB, RMB, LMB however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Okay.
Wow.
Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? No, I mean, well, So we've also prepared something called Negatime that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Negatime during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm.
Alright.
If you were to activate Fever Time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Negatime. Well then,
Damn.
good luck and have fun.
So
Well,
now I kind of want to see what happens if we use the thing during Negatime. You ready to use it?
maybe?
I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some
You're a rhythm gamer, man.
I am.
I won't listen.
You've trained.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
Oh, it's
I
Negatime.
refute you. False.
How do you use the other thing?
No idea.
I won't listen.
Spacebar.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Ah. Get wrecked, Ishimaru. You haven't trained enough.
So far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Oh.
Ah.
Huh?
Be a man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a man.
I killed him.
Alright. We gotta respect the man.
Yeah.
He fessed up on his own.
A. Ooh.
Wow.
Isn't A like the highest you can get?
It might be. I don't know. If I figure out there's an S, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, I'm gonna be very sad if there's an S. 109 medals. Nice.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no
Just gonna look
choice,
that up
man.
real quick.
After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go
Damn.
ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Well, we can always count on Monokuma.
Holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it.
Well.
Who will you elect as the black and
You
this
goddamn.
time around?
I mean, if you say so, Monokuma.
No, don't do it.
Will you make the
No,
right
Hifumi,
choice
calm
or
down.
the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We know what it's gonna be.
I mean,
Gambling.
Clearly, it's Celeste.
No. It's Mondo. Ha ha ha.
What?
Uh-oh, this time it looks like you've got it right again! Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Iwata! In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I forgot for a second. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually...
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text. Oh.
My immersion is broken.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly we wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and it was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Jesus.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before.
What happened to you?
Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
Ooh.
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But...
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Jesus.
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to?
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mono, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to be. Maybe talking to Mondo would... I can't read. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went... I'm pretty sure Monokuma is supposed to be saying this. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he made to Chihiro.
Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mono carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he done?
Certainly.
That could have been a part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo...
Then Mondo did all that to keep his the promise he made with Chihiro? Who he had also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's getting kind of cold in here. Uh-oh.
Oh. Hey, brother.
Hi, pal. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Iwata. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and the whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why... I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
Damn.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Laying in his kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what had happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men.
Yikes.
He decided to hide the truth of what had happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth.
Damn.
He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant.
Damn.
And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out.
Wait,
That
hold on,
happened.
real quick. I have to go for a few minutes, and I'll be back again.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so get ready to put your skills that you learned to the test, or bring out that music again, whatever suits your fancy. I'll be back. All right.
Welcome, sir.
Hello there.
Under my desk somewhat.
Why are you under your desk, good sir?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get up now.
How long was I gone for? A few minutes?
It's like 5 minutes or so. 7.
Perfect.
Something like that. Anyways.
Yep. I was the family's mule to go get food.
Amazing. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I...
Mondo.
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say. After a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach.
Oh,
and it was
God,
right
anxiety, not
around
again.
then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me all of this all of a sudden? Huh? 'Cause, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I want to change. I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh?
No, Mondo, no.
I was jealous.
No, Mondo, don't do it.
I was jealous of Chihiro's strength.
No.
He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
You making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What do you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to just sit there, let my secret get revealed, and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
No. Mondo.
What did you have to tell me? Why did you have to tell me all that? You're trying to rub my failure in my face!
I just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood.
No,
I had the dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground.
Hey.
I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it!
Look at him! You see? You're all just like him! For a secret from the past. For a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood! He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again. I dare you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say. But unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing?
It can't be.
Do you mean execution?
That's That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Oh, hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader!
No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Damn. How the mighty have fallen.
Game over!
Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome!
Yes, Pompadour. That doesn't look terrifying at all.
The cage of death! Vroom vroom, mother truckers!
Go for it, Monokuma, with your yellow pump. Oh. I expected as such, but damn.
Fuck, you thought I was gonna be in there?
I mean, yeah. Oh god. Get vaporized! Oh, damn. It doesn't look so happy anymore.
No, not really.
Ah.
Mondo butter!
2 times the fat!
Part of your complete breakfast.
Ah, damn.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be. My brother. Another murder. And another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might go mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Yes, let the despair.
God.
You see, he let the despair take in. Come on, Makoto. Ataka's sad scream invaded our souls. We were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, had to.
What a disappointment. This is the end of the game.
Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey,
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that.
however,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting.
Fucking hell, man. He can really lay it on thick when he wants to. Fuck. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone.
Actually, I can confirm it. He sounds nothing like death. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library, as usual.
Honestly.
So, you ignored the nighttime rule too?
That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please, continue.
The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up.
You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decide to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course.
Bianca turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. I don't swing that way, man. Get away!
Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I know who I'll have to watch out for.
What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next, yippee!
You...
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? Do you know?
No, I love them.
This punishment? This despair? It's not just for you! All this punishment! All this despair is my gift to mankind itself!
What?
Hell yeah, preach, brother.
You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean? Mean! Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing!
You're turning us into detectives. Of course you have to do that.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something! No trash mob for you! I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper! Sounds like someone needs a nap!
Oh. Damn, Monokuma. Damn, fierce. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and their hearing closed on the case of Chihiro and Manga. But I knew that wasn't the end. This killing game would still continue. Because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Don't you mean best?
Oh?
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
You're taking it? Okay.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end.
Oof.
12 to 10. Damn.
We're dropping.
We are to be continued.
Oh goodness, there goes another class trial, and we can save finally.
Yeah, let's do it. Save. Bam. Alright, now I'm gonna say before we do anything else, we gotta stop.
Yeah. I know. That was the plan. This is okay for good measure. Anyways, yes, everyone, that was another class trial.
Indeed it was.
Yes, everyone. It has been something.
It's been, oh yeah, definitely it's been something, alright. Man, I did not know. Well, no, I guess I did know because I've seen this happen before, but I completely forgot about the whole weak, strong. I didn't know how much parallel they actually had together.
No, I can't say I really remember that either. I remember that Mondo killed Chiaki because he was jealous of
Chihiro.
Chiaki's
not in the game yet.
I'm dumb. Don't worry. Anyways, I remembered why he killed Chihiro because I knew he was jealous of their strength. But I didn't really remember like the full everything.
Yeah. But man.
Yeah, it's something else. But at any rate, everyone, this has been a pleasure as always.
Indeed it has. And I don't know if you're gonna keep me leaving in the video or not, but I left like what, twice?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, apologies for that. That most likely will not happen again.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it out. Probably. Who knows?
Yeah, you got it. But just in case you didn't, I feel like I gotta mention it.
Alright, well, everyone, we thank you as always, and we will see you in the next video.
Indeed. Celeste, please choke me out with your thighs.
Goodbye.